Hello YouTube, this is John. In this video, I will quickly show you how to partition your hard drive. In our case, we have our C drive having very many things. So first of all, what we do, as you can see, you have this partition. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to this PC. I can check for this PC here, and then you go to manager. When you go to manager, this is what will happen. You'll get to the device manager, and when you reach the device manager, you're going to do a very few things. You're going to go and spot storage here, and then disk management. So when you reach disk management, this is what you get. So we have our operating system here. If I zoom in here, we have our drive E that has a few space on it, and have our C drive that has almost 800 GB, and here we have almost 100 something GB, and that's not enough. So what you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and right click, in my case, to get you to the point where you have these options. Then you're going to go to shrink volume. Sorry about that. So when you go to shrink volume, this is what you're going to get. You're going to wait for it to load, and scoring out the shrink space that's going to make you select. In our case, you're going to select the amount you want to shrink, and in this video I'll show you how to shrink and how to extend your volume to another device. So we have here our challenge. You have the C drive that is having a big space, and this is the challenge we are trying to solve. And I want to increase, in case your Windows crash down, you'll be able to lose everything in your drive, like this drive here. So what you're going to do, you're going to wait for our drive, our shrink to happen. It will take a little bit longer. In your case, you're going to wait. So we have this volume here, and we have the GBs that you're going to. So you have to read here the total size before shrink and the size available for shrinking. Then you have enter the amount of space you want to shrink. So what we have here, I'm going to put, I'm going to put here 4. So that means it's going to give the other side 300 GB. So what we're going to do, we're going to shrink this volume and see what happens. And this will take a few minutes you have to wait for it to load and load. So in my case here, I'm going to wait, and this can be applied to other Windows. In our case, we have Windows 10. And this is how you shrink your volume. And we have 1 TB of storage on our hard drive. So whenever you're shrinking, you're going to see here what will happen after the shrink. So you see here, we got our 400 GB of unused space. And the next step here, what I'm going to do, very simple. So this is enough. This is enough. So if I refresh here, you see we shall have our storage here, but we have the unlocated drive, and our storage has been reduced, and this is what we wanted. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and say, you can add a new volume, but in my case I want to add this on our drive, and this is not going to accept that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and say create a new volume, then next, and it's going to give it drive D, and I'm going to name it can give it any name. Then I'm going to give it apps, then new drive, depending on yours. Okay, I'm going to say apps new. Then after, I'll go ahead and say next and say finish, and it's going to go ahead and format, and it's going to appear here and also open. Thanks for watching. If this video is helpful, please subscribe to this channel. And this is how you create your volumes, your drive, and how you shrink this volume so that you can get a new drive. So in my case here, I'm going to copy some of these files from here, then I'm going to add them to this folder. And I was trying to get a new backup. I'm going to store everything to that new apps drive, and that's drive D. So I'm going to stop from here. If this video is helpful, please subscribe to this channel. Have a nice time. Goodbye.